Alright, treat each tiny piece like it's its own canvas, right? So I'm going to slowly weather the mountains and stuff as I go and not look at the whole picture. I'm just going to do each little tiny wall and rock and mountain as I see it and see how it comes out. I'm trying to build multiple mountains and stuff with greenery and grass and shit like that. And I don't know. Here's where I can show exactly how the Payne's Gray does with the shading on the mountains and stuff like that. I'm actually putting shadows into mountains now. And again, you build it up at the top and you scrape it down. Remember what I said? About gravity and stuff with dirt, right? Smush a little bit up on the top, scrape it down. Let that gravity take that rainwater and all that dirt down the hill. Okay. A little bit here because there's a little bit of a bar there, or whatever you want to call it, like a bar sticking out. See? Gravity come down the hill, right? All that rainwater, all that dirt, going to come down and age those mountains for me without me really having to do anything. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just building up the bases of the mountains and stuff like that and weathering them. You can go up or down. Up from the bottom for the dirt, down from the top for the rainwater and stuff like that coming down. So I'm slowly building up my mountains and stuff and getting more detail into them. I promise you, by the time that we get through, the world will never ever be the same. Sorry, just singing. Okay, copyright shit, right? Okay, again, just putting in shadows and stuff at the hills and all around. Now it's like a little bit of Payne's Gray here. There was a little bit of a cliff there. Not much. There's enough where I had to swap out for the black paint rather than the brown and black paint. See, just a little bit there. And I'm just slowly working my way around here, weathering the crap out of the cliffs to make them look more cliffy-like and beat up looking. And kind of what I want them to look like. And again, a little bit of dark. Kind of where I just feel like it right now. I'm really just building up shadows where I feel like putting shadows in. There are none here, really. So I'm just making them. Kind of like, I want like a little bit of a hill there. So, and again, shadows. Put shadows down, you got to put light stuff over it, right? And you have a little bit of rocks and stuff showing. Not a lot. Little veins here and there. And I'm just, again, I'll work my way to the left. Highlights on the tops of the peaks. Bring them out into the light a little bit. I have a lot of the shadows in. Now I'm actually going to start to bring out some of these that are facing to the right into the reflection of that sunlight. Alright, let's rinse the brush because I have black on it. I'm actually starting a little bit of orange with it too. It's orange and territorial beige going in. So hold on. Anyway, I have orange and territorial beige going in for the highlights on the rocks because these up there in the background, those at the base here, all these have a little bit of orange tint to them. Just very, very light dry brushing just because it's reflecting that orange and red sky. So, when I bring it down to here, I want these rocks to reflect the same sky. So, I have a little bit of orange and, what did I just say I had? Beachcomber beige. And again, some of these surfaces are slanted, are a little bit facing that sunlight. Let's give them that little bit of orange glow. Not much. Again, you can see a little bit more orangey than the others. And I have that crap paint somewhere. Where is it? It's already... I have palettes like all over the place right now. I have 3 different palettes going. Same canvas, I just have different colors and they're like spread out all over the palette. So like I can't put any other color in here except for like brown and black and orange. I don't really work on anything else, but just in case. So anyhow, back to the sunlight, back to the reflections. That's a little bit too bright. Okay, so that's a little bit too orangey. Again, I don't use color wheels, I just kind of improvise and mush it around the palette until I get the color I kind of want. Okay. They look like they're all in the same direction. This one up here, these little curves. And I'm doing very, very light dry brushing here because it's kind of a blurred area. I don't want to be an exact line or something with the orange. Just kind of like blurred, kind of coming up the rock a little bit. A little bit like that. Okay, I'll pause here and just start coloring out the rest of it. Stopping here, actually. It's 4:30.